want anything bad enough, don't make excuses. You gotta lose your time and your sleep for it. You find a way.
Boxing King Media in association with Boxraw. Delighted to be joined by the knowledge Spencer Fearon with a fresh Friday trim.
You know that. We got Colby cuts. Yeah.
How fresh is that? Is that like an hour old or?
Hour and a half old. Hour and a half old.
You could tell it's very fresh. Spencer, how you doing? And thought I'd reach out to you because I see you've been putting on your socials. You've got like a big charity that you're a part of, and you're doing something big in Sheffield tomorrow.
Yes, Sheffield, Rotherham, down the road, right?
Yeah, it's right on the border. This I think the Magna Centre. It's literally like stone's throw. You could say either.
Yeah, really grateful. Like I say, a massive shout out to Al Medina 313 charity. I did one last week, and I did the auction last week, and alhamdulillah, praise be to God, we raised that night £300,000, and then Mohammed Hijab, he put a link onto his page verifying the charity, and I think he done an extra 100 grand, so that's £400,000 that was raised to help the needy in Palestine and at the Gaza, for all our brothers and sisters and families out there, which I think very commendable of the charity. And the brother that also runs the charity, very good people. So I'm very grateful for that. And the guest at the dinner was Hamzat Chimaev, the UFC superstar. So he's over here 13-0, unbeaten. He fluctuates between welterweight and middleweight, and it was a great Q&A that was done by Mohammed Hijab, and I was kind of frustrated to do the auction because they had a lot of boxing memorabilia, so I gave, and I'm really grateful for the feedback that I've got. Also got to say a massive big up to the lawyer, Ahmed Yaqub. He's going to be down tomorrow as well. Really lovely brother. So I'm grateful for how much we raised. I was very energetic. It was like God just blessed my mouth that day because people just throwing in and throwing in. So yeah, a lot of people donated. Also got to send out a massive big up to my brother Naheem. He runs quite a few businesses, and he also owns Arabian Nights. So because of that, they were the first people to donate while I was there. Like our table, we did like 25 grand. They threw straight off of the bat, and it kind of helped other people. But when you know that something is a worthy cause, we just got to say alhamdulillah, glory to God. And I mean, and hopefully tomorrow's event will be really good as well. We've got quite a few guests down there. So if any UFC stars want to come out and have a meet and greet with Hamza Chimaev, it's tomorrow at the Magna in Rotherham. I think doors open from 4:30, and I will be there. I'm trying to drag out some other people in the area just to come and meet Johnny Nelson as well. That'd be nice. So yeah, it's all good.
Nice, it's good, man. I see the work you guys are doing, and like you said, there. I don't know that much about UFC, but I know this guy's really big. He's like undefeated, multi-weight world champion, and smashing everyone up.
Yeah, he's a good fighter. He's not actually not world champion yet. You know what? I'm gonna be real with you. I had to phone Tony Billy, right?
Okay.
I said, Tony, I'm hosting this brother because I don't know nothing about UFC, right? The only reason why there's a couple of men who I know about, yeah, and he was like, yeah, don't worry. Everybody knows of Khabib because he's just a G, and he also reps Islam strongly. But Hamzat is one of those guys as well. He's on this thing. He reps it. He's properly on his team. And also got big up Nad. He's guy that is like his close friend. And Tam Khan as well, because they kind of was the hookup. So it's really good that he's in the UK, and it's really good that we're doing things for a good cause, and it's such a nice feeling to have. Last year, I did Amir Khan, and we raised £374,000. So massive big up to Platinum Promotions and Legal Blows who sorted that out for me. So to see this and knowing like, hopefully, inshallah, God willing, within the last month, I've been involved in something that's raised over £1 million because that's what we're looking for. So maybe we can top it because we're on, I think we're on about 700 and odd thousand right now. So I'm really trying to push that. If we can get past £1 million, I know there's Baraka that's rewarding that, and I know the reason why I'm doing what I'm doing.
But well, good on you, Spence. And like I said, I'll be there supporting you. I'm looking forward to coming down and doing some filming as well at the event. So I'll see you there tomorrow. Let's talk boxing. I'm going to start off with Artur Beterbiev, Callum Smith. I've seen this week a lot of people in boxing are almost kind of talking like it's potentially a foregone conclusion that Callum Smith will stop Beterbiev. So I want to get your thoughts on that. Where do you think that confidence is coming from?
What? That's what people are saying, that they believe that
a lot of people are like, obviously we've seen Eddie Hearn, you know, I saw Paul Smith yesterday. A lot of people in the trainers that everyone's kind of suggesting the timing is right.
1 second. Do you think Paul Smith would ever go against his brother?
I don't think he'll ever go against his brother, but he'll give like a fairish assessment, because I remember speaking to him when Liam fought Eubank Jr. and he said it was a 50-50 fight at that time. So, but he said this is a stoppage.
Even though he said it's 50-50 fight, was he going against his brother?
No, but he said it was like a 50-50.
I'm just saying to you, was he going against, yes or no? Simple yes or no.
No, he said Liam
he
would,
won't go against his brother. Would Eddie Hearn's promoting Callum? Do you think Eddie Hearn's going to go against his fight that he's promoting? And this is what listen, they're saying what they're supposed to say. Do you understand? I can be set, in my opinion, well, when you get an opinion on me, it's going to be unbiased. Right? Okay. I'm going to be real with you. Callum Smith has a fantastic chance. The reason why, I'm going to tell you, Beterbiev, how you ever want to pronounce it? I was out with him in Saudi. When I was in Saudi, I sat with him, yeah? I was speaking to him for ages, yeah? I thought it was Khabib.
No way.
Seriously, I thought it was Khabib, right? We were talking for ages. Like, I mean, yeah, very nice man. Very nice man, very humble guy. I believe Callum has got an excellent chance simply because of Beterbiev's age. And I know Anthony Yarde took a lot out of him. Right?
Okay.
They're the two reasons why. Not only that, but Callum is very, very educated. He's got a really good jab and he can smack with the right hand. Right? He really can smack with the right hand. And especially and he's got a very classy left hook. And he's working with Buddy McGurk. Buddy McGurk don't get the dues he's meant to get. Not just as a trainer, but he don't get his dues as he was as a fighter. One was Buddy McGurk. He was a superb front foot fighter. He was an excellent fighter. I remember watching him in the late 80s and early 90s when he became world champion. He beat a man called Frankie Warren, and then he moved up in weight after he lost to Merrick Taylor, who lost his IBF weight title. He moved up in weight. And then he beat Simon Brown, who was an incredible fighter from Jamaica. And he beat Simon Brown for the WBC welterweight title. Very, very good fighter.
I'm glad you highlighted that, Spencer, because I see a lot of people kind of talk down on Buddy, because I think a lot of new age fans just see him as a trainer. I think people need to check out his box strike. He fought everyone. He had 80, 90 odd fights. That guy could fight.
Bro, I don't have to check box strike. I
mean about the new age fans.
Yeah, I know. But see, the new age fans want to know anything about boxing, tune into the fighters, right? With me and Babatunde Ajayi. You want to know history? Just send me a message on Instagram and I'll educate you guys. So when you look on someone like Buddy McGurk is a very, very good trainer, and he also knows boxing. And historically, he's viciously owned by it. Buddy McGurk has not been given the dues that he's meant to be given, right? That all said and done. Depending on what Beterbiev has got left, then I see Beterbiev winning the fight. Depending on what he's got left. Because that guy, he's a very, very tough, hard guy, right? and he punches harder than Canelo, right? So, because Canelo's banging at guys that like heavyweight, but that's not his weight. Let's call it as it is, right? That's not his weight division. This is Beterbiev's weight division, and it could be them getting a win would be because they catch him at the right time, right? And they're also looking, oh, Callum Johnson had you over with that left hook, but what did he do when he got up? So, right, exactly. But you know what I mean? It wouldn't surprise me, yeah? I'm gonna be real. It wouldn't surprise me if Callum Smith was to beat Beterbiev on points. It wouldn't surprise me.
That's an interesting call. Nobody's calling that. In fact, I think Paul Smith himself said the fight doesn't go the distance. He's saying somebody will get stopped.
Okay. Well, like I said, it wouldn't surprise me if Callum Smith beats him on points.
Based on you got to see Yard and Beterbiev ringside first row, you got a really good picture of what that guy's got left. And
how do you know the first row?
Because I saw you there.
Yeah, hold me pick up Francis Warren for that. Yeah, because like, yeah, I get a lot of love.
You had the best seat in the house for that fight, so you know firsthand what you had left and how you managed to, because he had some tough times against Anthony Yard, and like you said, it wasn't an easy fight for him, but he still found a way and he stopped Anthony. And you've seen Callum Smith in recent times; he's obviously moved up in weight. So if I was just to put it on you, make a call on that fight.
My call on the fight is
there's a -20 player part, the fact that it's freezing and he might be used to the weather. Obviously, it's not going to be freezing in the arena, but things like that make a difference.
I'm putting the weather. End of the day, you're saying it's freezing. We're living in some hot country in the UK.
I know, but -20's -20, isn't it?
Bro, I'm meant to be darker than this. You do realize that, yeah? Being over here is killing my melanin.
Yeah.
Right? I would say if you held a gun to my head, then I'm going Beterbiev, but I want Callum to come out victorious. And I'm not thinking that he can knock out Beterbiev. I think Callum could actually win this fight on points. But I saw Callum go on his show against Canelo when he got hit with shots, right? And that was more to do with the precision of the shots. But what I do know about Beterbiev is an hellacious puncher. Every one of his wins have come by KO, right? But the thing with punches is punches have to stand in range to hit you with a shot. But while they're doing that, they could get hit with a shot themselves. So it's a tough one, but I can see Callum coming out victorious on points.
What did Anthony or even Tunde say about Beterbiev's power? Because you guys must have spoke about it afterwards. How did they describe
it? I'm gonna be real with you. I haven't. I spoke about everything that Anthony done good. I haven't. I'm not. You know what I mean? So we know. I didn't like. I've never ever had that conversation over how hard Beterbiev hits, because I'm not gonna highlight the obvious. I know what I witnessed when I was there. Okay. Right, he's extremely hard.
And just this last thing on that fight, we've seen this week, you know, there's some confusion over this testing. I can't even word it right, but
bro, listen to me. I'm not interested.
Yeah.
Right. I'm gonna be real with you. I'm not interested because
it got cleared.
It was something that was very minute, and then it fell. And you know what? And I've been down this road. I've been down this road before. If you're my mate and someone does anything slightly remotely iffy, I'm gonna be backing 100%. I don't know Beterbiev, but what I do know is I don't believe that he's a drug shoot, right? So I'm not gonna run down with that narrative. I don't believe that at all. You have to speak to Dominic Ingle. Like Dominic's is a pharmacist and all. He knows everything. So I just talk to him.
Yeah, he breaks this sort of stuff down. I'm gonna try and catch up with him hopefully after the fight. And the last thing I want to speak to you about, Spence, is we saw Anthony Joshua and Ngannou is now signed. We saw, you know, there's a lot of contrasting opinions on it, but ultimately the fight's done. The Saudis want it to happen, and they feel it's a fight that's gonna, it's a good main event. But we saw Carl Froch come out and he's saying it's a cash grab. We've seen Eddie Hearn hit back at him yesterday. So, what do you think? Is it a cash grab? Is it good matchmaking? Is it a good fight? Is it a close fight?
Both. It's a cash grab. It's good matchmaking. It's both. It's everybody trying to align themselves with Saudi Arabia, which is a good thing. Promotes the country of Saudi Arabia. Let's hope that Saudi Arabia are doing their best to bring more people to the deen of Islam. I've said it, not taking it back. You know what I mean? Love me for who I am. And I believe that it's a cash grab simply because, and when you watch it, I believe if Anthony Joshua is mentally in tune, then he's a problem for anybody. We watched Ngannou versus Tyson Fury. That was a flat Tyson Fury. So are we over-exacerbating over the talents of Francis Ngannou because he got a fantastic backstory? You cannot write backstory. It's incredible. Crossed over the desert, ended up in France, then from France to Belgium to America, and got to the top of UFC, becoming world champion. Then we can't knock that guy. But the reason why I see Anthony Joshua coming out victorious in this fight, and I'm going to be real with you, if Anthony Joshua is screwed on correctly, this is actually a mismatch. Right? And they say, oh, but we said that about Tyson Fury. No, I'm going to break this one down for you. When two athletes, from historically the same demographic, they fight hard because it is bragging rights. They fight really hard. Really, really hard. And I think that's going to be the case with this. But for the first time in Anthony Joshua's career, right, when he's been at this top level of world title fights or in the remit of world-class fights, Anthony Joshua is the one that's gone in there with the least experience. In this fight here, Anthony Joshua is going into the fight with more experience. Nobody's ever thought about that. He's the guy with the experience now. The onus is on Anthony Joshua to go and perform. And I think as long as Anthony Joshua's mind's right, this is actually a mismatch. But I ain't going to be real with you. I've been around Ngannou, and I was actually freaked out by the guy's size.
He's a cold individual. That's what I picked up as well. Like,
Right. I was around now. He showed me a lot of love.
I mean cold in the sense of like, you won't want to fight that guy.
No, seriously, he's an assassin. But if Anthony Joshua sticks to the boxing, and the reason why Ben Davison is good for Anthony Joshua, is because he sticks to the basics. Because he hasn't got the experience to show Anthony Joshua anything other than that. So he sticks to the basics, and he's perfecting the basics. So Anthony Joshua is perfecting the basics, and we saw that demonstrated in his last fight against Valin, and I think we're going to see it in this fight here. Anthony Joshua sticks to the basics, he's going to come out victorious. Trust me. You give Anthony Joshua a short guy to fight, he struggles with him, right? Usyk, not the biggest guy in the world, short guy, right? Andy Ruiz, not the biggest guy in the world, short guy. Takao, short guy. He has them struggles. Dylan White's not the tallest of heavyweights, right? Cuts with the left hook. Right. You give him someone around the same size as well. No, you give someone around the same size, then Anthony Joshua performs there. And I think I like this new Anthony Joshua. Right? At first I thought it was a front, like, what are you going on? He's going a bit moody with everyone, even with me, he's going a bit moody. I said, bro, I don't slap you. But what I'm saying is, this is a mismatch. And remember I'm saying this, and after the fight, you can say, Ross Spencer's right. This is actually a mismatch. Anthony Joshua is meant to battle up Francis Ngannou. Straight.
I saw Ngannou do an interview, and he basically said he doesn't think AJ takes the punch that Tyson Fury took because he's heard AJ doesn't have a chin. So hopefully we might get some spicy stuff on the press conference on Monday.
Well, hopefully, inshallah, I'll go down to that. But I can't, even if I say like AJ don't take a shot, What has shown us that he doesn't take a shot? He gets hit and he goes down. Yeah, but you haven't seen AJ get cold lamped where he's out flat gone. So why is anyone telling us that AJ don't take a shot?
He's always got back up, from what I can remember.
Right, exactly. He's always got back up. So how can anyone tell us that hey, Anthony Joshua don't take a shot? That's stupid. You know what I mean? That's actually stupid. Not taking a shot is if I hit you, you're gone. You're heavyweight boxing. Anybody hit on the chin, heavyweight boxing by anyone over like 14 stone, hits you on the chin hard, you're gonna go over. Remember, these are trained athletes to hit you on the jaw, on the jaw. No, I can't turn around and say that. He ain't got a chin. Not at all. Can't say that.
The last thing, Spence, we've seen everyone seems to be getting opponents. Parker may be fighting Hrgovic, from what rumors are saying. Where do you want to see Daniel Dubois go next? Who do you think he should fight if he's on that March card?
If Daniel Dubois is on that March card,
yeah.
Realistically, Gerard Anderson.
Is that realistic, though? Will that happen, do you think?
You never know. I know that Gold Star and Spencer Brown, they know Gerard Anderson very well. They know Jay Prince, his manager. I think that would be a good fight for Daniel Dubois. I really do. I think, especially after the victory, people are calling Daniel Dubois. They put respect on his name now, myself included. I think that would be a decent fight for Daniel Dubois. Well, they could find somebody for him. You know what I mean? Magnumov, the kid that boxed there who got beat.
He's broke his hand, so he'll be out for a while, won't he?
Okay. I don't know about the Khabib because he boxed really well. He boxed really well. So I don't know about that fight because he can hit a move and he greatly impressed me. I like guys who show ring generalship and show movement. So I don't know. I think with Daniel Dubois, it doesn't matter who he fights because Daniel Dubois is exciting to see like who they could put.
What about Zhang Dubois?
I thought Zhang's meant to be fighting. Deontay Wilder. That's the talk, right?
Yeah, but we don't know. Do we? I tell you what. How about something crazy? Dubois Wilder. How mental would that be?
It would be mental. It would be. You know what? It would be mental. And you know what? I know Daniel's father. I know they'll take that fight. You know what I mean? I know they'll take that fight, especially now that Deontay Wilder, how Deontay Wilder performed last time out.
It's an intriguing fight, isn't it? Something like that.
Yeah, that is. I wouldn't mind seeing that. You know, I wouldn't mind seeing that at all. I'd love for that fight. I just made matchmaking there, man. You made people's jobs easy because that fight could happen.
I might drop Spencer a message. So Spence, appreciate your time. Anything else before I let you go?
No, man, just keep up the good work, my bro. I'm really enjoying the channel. I really enjoy the fact that I've seen the growth in the channel as well from where you first started from. And you know, I mean, keep it up and keep on pushing, man. That's what I can say. And I'll see you tomorrow at Rotherham Magna Centre for an evening with UFC superstar Khamzat Chimaev. I'll see you tomorrow, my bro.
Oh, man, thank you very much. See you then.
You want anything bad enough? Don't make excuses. You gotta lose your time and your sleep for it. You find a way.